on in, enjoy a second helping of Season 2 of Love in the Time of Mechs, your friendly local queerly romantical Lancer AP. Say that 5 times fast. I'm your GM, JC Darcy. I'm delighted to be joined by the foursome who want moresome. It's the cast. Yes, I pre-write these. I was really proud of that one. Cast, who are you? Who are you playing? Give us a vague sort of 2-sentence. What is their frame of mind right now? How are they feeling? It's been a year. They've been chill or not. How are they feeling right now? Guess what, Amelia? It's you!
Oh my gosh, after the cold open, that sends me to another planet. Hi, I'm Amelia. My pronouns are she, her. You can find me everywhere on the internet, or at least on Twitter, at am_rids_music. I'm playing the formerly Vidam Talia Mazzini, call sign Flatwound, and she's finally starting to relax after about a year. That's not good.
It's okay. It's better than nothing. Gas.
Hello, it's me, Gaskinator, wearing part of my sideburns from last season as a mustache because we had an emergency.
Who needs to know that? You could have
No,
played
it's
that
okay.
up.
They needed to know that. I have to be honest with everybody where the stashes are coming from, you know, because I'm sure there's people figuring out pixel by pixel the different sizes of the mustache week to week and can tell they're different. And I just don't want to disappoint those fans. Anyways, that's enough. That's all you need to know about me. I think that's my 2 sentences. I think that's more than 2 sentences. Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye, love you, bye. And Angela, come on down. I don't know why I'm doing it, I'm sorry.
You're fine, Darcy. Hello there, everybody. My name is Angela Lemos Mogrovejo. I'm she/her pronouns, and I'm so happy to be here playing Ariadne Ari Belman, call sign Valkyrie, who is the leader. Well, the leader of the Harbingers officially, unofficially, is not the leader of the Harbingers, given having succeeded, given status apparently to Dandy, and she's a happier domestic queer mess ready to fight things and do what's right. So yeah, that's me.
I fucking love that that's incredibly accurate and true. And last but not least, Anne.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anne. I will be playing our resident hacker turned planetary explorer, Renegade, who
Nobody can hear us right now.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Skinny Penis.
I wonder how
Why?
the captions will take in when I say my favorite long European town name,
I
Every time.
every week.
every single time.
It's so
Every
much
time.
fun.
It
Hey.
says, when I'm saying my favorite long European town name, hunt for when you go get the control.
Hey, Amelia,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask for your Lancer expertise.
Uh-huh.
So if I wanted to be a pain in the butt and make other mechs,
Watch me be live right now. I am. Hi, friends. We're back again. Thank you so much for bearing with us, and thank you for putting up with my singing. I love this music. And so we're gonna get our. Did everybody's. Everybody said who they were and what they were doing and how they're feeling. We did that part, right? Cool. Excellent. All right. In that case, let us rejoin our friends. Let us rejoin them and find out what is in store for them today. Because it is, in fact, today. It is now. Here and now, you can see the sapphire jewel of Free Sanjak hanging in the breathlessness of space. Observe the bristling power of House Stone encircling it like a ring of thorns. Push forward. See the land masses, the vast oceans, the floating, wandering city islands. almost all of which now stand empty. Come closer again, a mountain range on a continent that has been terraformed to resemble, from this atmospheric vantage point, a fennec fox. Closer again, and we see the village, sparkling white and red and gold in the early morning sun. And on a grassy hill above it sits the hulking shape of the epoch, 6 mechanized chassis standing at ease in roads beside. Just beyond the sight of the houses themselves, a shining skiff buzzes across the grass, seemingly bound for the village. On the hill, Breezy is up early. He enjoys the mornings here, the quiet and the strengthening sun, the wind that tussles his short hair and settles it in whatever style it pleases, like a loving but haphazard mother in a rush to leave early. He gives a stretch, sips a cup of something steaming and herbal, and they move about their morning routine, tidying here, fiddling there, setting up tools and materials for whatever project that Trixie and Renegade have him on this week. From a device on his worktop, there is an urgent buzz. Breezy stops what he's doing, puts down his cup, and moves over to the device. Taps. Taps again. Furrows his brow. Widens his eyes in alarm. Where are you all? How do you spend your early mornings?
Like, how early are we talking about?
Like, Breezy's up with the sun, pretty much.
Oh, that. Well, we're on island time, baby. I'm sleeping, probably.
So we're talking like before the sun rises, right? Like
The
super
sun's up.
early.
The sun is just sort of making its presence known. It's light. You can see by the light of the sun.
I have a question for you then, Darcy. Is this like in the midst of expedition time? Would
So right now you're at the village.
okay, so it would
and
think Renegade is probably just waking up at this point too. Like she's a morning person. She maybe wakes up like an hour after Breezy had started doing their thing. Yeah, so depending on at what point this happens, she's probably looking to have breakfast or like if they have coffee in this place.
oh yeah, coffee is like a necessity. It's expensive and sometimes it takes a bit of time to get it and you have to ration it to make sure everybody has some. But the people in this place, they know the value of a good cup of coffee, so they make sure it's available.
Okay, so I would probably be wherever the coffee is right now.
Could be down at the tavern whose name I will never ever remember in these entire 6 episodes.
Ida's Respite.
That's the name of the village.
No, we named the village after the tavern, remember?
Sure.
Don't make
remember.
me say it again. Don't make me say the big long European town name.
No.
We never
Welsh,
make
damn
you
it.
say that, Amelia. You say it of your own free
It's also
will.
Welsh specifically, damn it. It's not just random European, it's Welsh.
Wales is in Europe. She's not wrong.
She's not
Okay.
wrong, but she's
She's
also
not
like
specific, but she's not wrong.
So
It's my existence.
is anybody else at the tavern trying to find coffee with Renegade this morning? Is Trixie a morning person? Who else would be around asking the table?
Talia's probably awake, but not around. I'm guessing that over the course of the past couple of months, the relationship between her and Louisa has gotten to the point that Louisa will basically just make her do random favors a la Stardew Valley, but specifically holes. Just like, I don't know, getting water from the nearby spring or something. And like, of course, it's like as soon as the sun is up. For no reason other than it's training.
Yeah, it is a new day. Let us train. Do you sit around and wait for her to arrive to put you through these bases, or have you gotten good at hiding from her?
I mean, I know what's coming. It's usually get the water, round up, I'm guessing there are chickens or something,
Space
chop
chickens.
wood. Chop wood, that's like one of the most lesbian things you can do, apparently, so.
Is Talia like Luisa in Encanto?
Chickens, not donkeys.
Close.
If Talia gets a musical number, it'll just all be dancing chickens, and I love that.
Sorry, that was the first thing that came to mind with this whole description. Talia is just describing Luisa from Encanto.
But she's learning to enjoy her time so far. Kind of.
Man, Talia must have really buff arms with all that manual labor over the past year.
And sword training.
It's a bit of a definition, I suppose.
And you are a pretty good fighter now. You are a pretty good swords person. So you got that going for you, which is nice. Ariadne, would you be up and about?
Yeah, I think this is the most schmaltzy way I can put it.
Here we go.
But I think she had a lot of difficulty before trying to get up in the morning, but would just out of like sense of duty and forcing herself to do it. And I think now in her head, like she says, no, it's just to make sure like I don't lose that focus and that training. But I think in her head, the actual reason is I want as much time conscious and getting to enjoy Perry's presence as I can.
That's really good.
Even if we have to do other tasks. Yeah, this is a season of big gay here, everybody. A season of big gay for Ariadne. You had angst gay, now we have schmaltzy domestic gay.
And look, we're here for it. Everybody's here for it. So might you be down at the tavern picking up breakfast and pastries?
Yeah, I think there might have been one or two times she tried to talk to. It was I'm trying to remember the person who runs the tavern in the place.
Therese.
Yeah.
Therese might have like had thoughts of like initially like when arrived like, I wonder if you could do these differently, and then realize, oh no, wait, I'm trying to tell a woman how to cook in her own kitchen. This will never end well. I'm not going to do that. Just not going to do that.
Even the first time you mentioned it, she gives you such a look that like I don't think you even managed to finish the sentence. She's just.
Have you tried washing the cast iron?
Said cast iron appears in her hand. It was nowhere near the countertop, but suddenly there's just a look.
The first time I did that, the first time someone did that to my cast iron in real life, I was so sad. I was like, do you know what you've just robbed me of?
Unforgivable.
Robbed me of good eggs, damn it.
Let's not fight over eggs again. So the two of you would find yourselves there at the same time, early in the morning.
Renegade has a pad in front of her of just list of materials that she's essentially keeping track of inventory for Breezy, because I don't know, she volunteered to do it and she wanted to help. So she's reviewing something and having her coffee at a table nearby when Ari appears.
Morning. Morning, Lex.
Morning, Ari. Hey. How
are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just inventory. You know how I've been exploring a little bit with my friend Rick.
Friend, is that the word you're using for it?
I mean, you see her kind of blush slightly, and she says, yeah, that's exactly the word I'm using for it. And she says, I don't know if you've noticed, but Breezy's been doing some improvements on the epoch, and I'm just going through a list of the materials we've collected.
Out of nowhere, she has like a teacup in her hand. She's like, sure.
Ari with like her like just an eyebrow raise and is like, I have a feeling there's something you want to say.
No, there
There's
actually isn't.
you're
All,
giving me vibes here, Ari. Like what's on your mind?
the vibes are, I think this is cute. And I hope more than anything, this is giving you a chance to be a little less stir crazy. I feel like this whole thing hasn't been the same for you as it's been for some of us.
I'm not gonna lie, this isn't the sweet happily ever after for me, but it's an adventure, and at least that's something.
Yeah, but is it your kind of adventure? I don't get the feeling it is. It's definitely mine, and I didn't think it was going to be.
She goes to say something and then she holds it back. And then she says, this isn't where I would have chosen to land. But, you know, it's not so bad.
A little bit of peace and quiet's nice every now and then.
And then she like holds up the pad at Ari and says, look at all this cool stuff I've found. We've like used all of this material and like we've built so many rad upgrades to the epoch. And then she like Breezy is kind of a genius. And then she circles something in the pad and then is like, cannons. Look at the cannon designs. Breezy is kind of a genius.
And it's at that point that you hear the unmistakable sound of a vehicle approaching, a small land vehicle. And you're able to peek out of the side of the building, this open walled kind of columned building, and see the vehicle as it pulls up just outside. And you immediately recognize it, and this is Rick's vehicle. This is his little skiff. He's been gone for a while. He's been gone for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a little while longer than he said he would be gone. But here he is, hopping out of the front, dusting himself off, giving Teresa a wave, and heading your way.
Okay, so he's coming in. Immediately Lex springs up kind of like excited and goes to it. I would probably, Lex would probably know this, but is Rick cool with hugs? Because I don't want to yeah, I don't want to hug the person if they're not into it. But like she rushes up to give him a hug. I'm like, hey,
whoa, okay, we're holding on to that one.
sorry, I didn't mean to get to overdo it, but
no, it's good. He's still got hold of you as it's happening. You're just like
you've been gone a little bit longer than expected. I was wondering how you were doing.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just got sidetracked, but really productive trip. Yeah, how you doing? How's it all going here?
I mean, you know, quiet as usual. You can put me down now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, come on, give me a coffee. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, hey, no, I'm gonna. And she takes her. When she gets back to her table, she raises her coffee mug to Therese and goes.
Therese just comes over with the pot. Therese, you get the impression that Therese is not a person who does things by halves. She just walks over with the pot. Says a really warm welcome back to Rick. Tops you off, tops Ariadne off, slams down a mug in front of Rick and fills him up. And Rick just like glugs down the first one. That was 2. Yeah, that's what she meant.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was just explaining to Ari about some of our expeditions, and how much fun we've been having, but this one ran a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah, no, nothing huge. Just met up with an old friend I hadn't seen for a while. Got some interesting info that you might be interested in, but we'll talk about that later. I've been driving all night. Wouldn't mind getting a load off.
Well, I was just considering breakfast. So, I mean, you're right on time for a little breakfast. I don't know if Ari would like to join up for breakfast. I know she's usually
You forget her name. Is that the shady? Oh, your new girlfriend. What's her name?
no. It's more like she's usually no, it wasn't shade. It was more like she's usually
I probably
at
usually
home
have
having
breakfast with Perry.
Perry.
I got that, but I like
Sorry.
that Darcy has noted the potential shade factor of it. It's like, oh, are you being like a little sassbot about it? I can do this too.
I was being
Invite
being
Mary?
genuinely happy.
What was her name?
Perry. Yes. She's
Pippin?
usually having
What is it?
No, it's not that.
Frodo?
It's not shade. It's genuine
Samwise Gamgee?
She's genuinely happy. She's just makes a note that Ari usually has breakfast with Perry.
Rick says, "Yeah, I'm starving. I'd love to grab something." I just want to cut away very briefly at this point. Dandy is still in bed.
Yeah, snoring like a little baby. Honk shoe. Honk shoe. Honk shoe.
At some point during the honk shoes,
Honk.
Dagna comes in and
Shoe.
leaves a cup of coffee next to your bed on the bedside table, and just watches you for a moment, smiles, and leaves.
Honk shoe. Honk shoe.
Talia, where are you hiding? What job are you doing?
At one point is Fiasco literally honk showing, and one point does he wake up and just start saying it?
Yeah. We'll see. We'll find out.
We will.
Maybe his eyes were open that whole time when he was just saying it.
Sleeps with his eyes open.
He's fake snoring.
Until he puts on his glasses, he can't see.
Is he fake snoring?
Honk shoe.
Talia, where are you?
I guess I'm in the village center, I suppose. Not necessarily near the tavern, but probably close enough that I can see if anything's going down.
I mean, you would definitely hear Rick's vehicle arrive and see the kind of the plume of dust that kicks up as the engines power down. But if you get distracted in the sleep, like if you look over, Louisa is like snapping your knuckles with the test blade. It's just like, pay attention.
Okay. I continue doing whatever I was doing before.
I imagine at this point you're like full on sparring. It's like pretty real. It's pretty intense. But you're mostly holding it. In fact, do you want to roll for it? Let's roll for it. We love it when it means
First roll?
I'll have you know, my luck has been like at least what's the opposite of compounding? Because I rolled an 8, and then I rolled a 4, a 2, and then a 1. So scientifically speaking, my next
degrading. Yeah, or degrading.
My next roll is a 0.5, which is simply not possible. I have to write a 0 on my D20.
It goes all the way back at the top, and you start with a nat 20. I'd die. I would die, Amelia.
All right. What should I add? It sounds like something I was actually looking up to see what I added for my training, but I cannot find it. I think it was
believe it was
assault.
Yeah, apply fist to face. But we
apply fist to face. That's what it was.
Agreed that we can call that. We can use that for any kind of melee combat. Because it's our game, not yours.
Yeah. Was that +4 or +2? I can't remember. I think it was +4.
I think you put +4 in that and +2 in reader situation.
1d20. No, not 1s20. I have to remember how to use Foundry.
It's been a hot minute. Even all the times I've been using it recently, I don't think I've rolled a dice in it. I don't think I've done a check.
It's
circled back around.
Yeah, that's a 22.
That's wild.
That's an 18 plus 4. Yeah, that's
That's over
Darcy
20.
called it. I don't like
Mhm.
this. If Darcy says we're about to explode in
I
5
can
minutes,
see
then I
the
would be worried.
You know,
future.
I think
can
it's just
see
my
forever.
physical dice that are transphobic, honestly.
No, trust me, it's definitely Foundry.
I have it right here.
So yeah, you take advantage of what she thinks is a distraction. Joke's on her, your attention never really left. You've been so drilled in this that you're able to take in other things now while still keeping your guard up, while still understanding what you're doing, knowing the placement of your feet, her sword, your sword, and you just swing right back into action. And she's underestimated you. She thought you were distracted and you weren't. And in 2 quick sweeps, you've actually disarmed her.
I wasn't actually expecting that to work. I'm sorry.
Huh. Not bad.
Now this is something I want to know for Louisa.
Mhm.
Is Louisa the kind of person to never use dirty tricks or to only use dirty tricks to win? And by dirty tricks, I mean like stuff that's like still okay. Like she's not gonna like give you food poisoning or something to win a fight, but like
Pocket
definitely like
sand in the
whatever.
face.
Pocket sand is the best example of this.
She has never poisoned your food. But this is not like she's an ungrateful. She came up from the mines and she has got where she is today by not playing by the rules that anybody suggests that she might play by finding her own path and making her own rules. So she's definitely the win at any cost kind of fighter. She's not a dick to you about it. Like she's not. She probably dressed you down maybe once or twice. Early on, she will have got your full measure. And from there, she's a great teacher. She will have adjusted every lesson so that it does exactly what it needed to do. And making you feel like shit is never part of that. She has nothing. You've disarmed her and you've got her in a position where if this was a fight, she'd be dead. And there's real begrudging respect behind her eyes. In fact, not even that begrudging. It's real respect.
I don't know what to do with this newfound respect. I just Talia just kind of like her sword arm wavers a bit, like wow, okay, and just puts it away a little bit too ceremoniously.
Like raises it to the forehead, praise the sun, put it away.
Whatever it is, it's purely instinctual. Like, wait, what am I doing? Oh.
I think it's at that point that everybody's calm. Jesus Christ. Don't clip it, I beg of you. Everybody's comms.
You could have played it off so easily. I wouldn't have even noticed. I
Even
didn't
captions
register
picked
it.
up on it. That was never going to slide under the radar.
Viewers, you know exactly what to do.
So welcome to the OnlyFans stream of Lancer.
Lancer, I hardly know her. Your comms buzz.
You.
And Breezy's voice comes through into your ear or onto your nightstand, as the case may be. There's a message. That's it.
Is it an audio message or it's like a text?
It's on the epoch.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Lex pouts when this message comes in because she was about to order breakfast and she's gonna be like super chill. And she's looking at this like she shows it to Ari and's like, did you get a message?
Nothing has come through on text. It's just Breezy verbally in your ear.
Oh,
so you will have heard it.
Oh,
and
it's not a
Ari will have
message.
heard it. No. He's
Or
it's
it's a
like,
call. Sorry.
there is a message waiting for you. It's here on the epoch.
Oh, that's what he says.
Sorry.
Sorry, I wasn't.
No, it's good.
Oh, God. Okay.
So you
It's
hear
like-
it, and Ari sees it, and Rick is just like looking back and forth between you, like, you good?
Yeah. I think I am just gonna get another cup of coffee to go.
I
And
thought we were getting breakfast.
can we take a rain check?
Sure.
You'll be around for a while, right?
Yeah, a couple days.
I'll make it up to you at lunchtime. Hopefully.
Sure. He looks a little bit concerned, and he's looking at both of you to try and gauge what just happened.
I look at Ari to see how she's reacted to that. Because it came in for her too, right?
Yeah.
It came in for all of you.
I think Ari looks to Rick. There's a message waiting for us on the epoch.
Yeah, I know. And she's practically jumped out of her seat.
Oh yeah, of course. Go do what we got to do. Tell Breezy I'll swing up later and say hi, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Okay. All right, this is real awkward, so I'm just gonna grab a coffee and go.
Lex gives him a quick hug and like, I'll see what I can do about lunch. I'll see what I can do about lunch.
Okay, yeah, no pressure. You gotta do what you gotta do. My interest is piqued is all, but yeah, go do what you gotta do. All right, yeah, get out of it. He like turns back and hails down to Reese, and you can hear, as you're leaving, you can hear him ordering just like everything on a plate, the everything breakfast. And he just settles down.
You're really falling for this person, aren't you? Saying this as we're walking out, like
Standing
movement,
in front of it.
plot movement happening.
It's a walk and talk. It's a walk and talk, and
yeah, like while you're giving the response, she like very quickly like radios to Talia that we need to head to the epoch. There's something waiting for us I think all of us should listen to, and like also tries to message Dandy. Before you give your answer, Renegade, what does Ari hear from Dandy's side of the communication?
Honk. Oh, lukewarm coffee, my favorite.
Dandy, we're gonna need you on the ship.
But
We
it's
have something.
beach day today. What's going on the ship?
Well, we have a message waiting for us.
For us? Like all of us?
I'm gonna, whether or not it's for all of us, I do get the impression all of us should be there for this.
And there's probably more lukewarm coffee.
On the epoch? I thought there's just plants and stuff up there now.
Breezy has a coffee machine.
Okay.
Breezy would not be without a coffee machine. Breezy still lives up there. Breezy stays on the ship. Breezy never came down into the village. They just chill out up there.
Oh yeah. Putting on pants for the day.
What kind of pants, Dandy?
They're one of them like long cargo pants, but they have the zips around the knees to make them into shorts. And I lost the bottom parts of them. 'Cause I've just been living on island time, baby.
Okay, so
okay, yeah, we're gonna go to a whole other scene. Are you thinking?
yeah, so that happens. So what is Renegade's response to Ari, like as she's just like very casually being like, so you really like this person, don't you?
I mean, I do. Rick's a nice person, you know? I mean, and she kind of like trails off a little bit, and she's kind of like, I've been too busy exploring and enjoying the adventure. I mean, it might not be the adventure I would have chosen for myself, but I'm having a great time and the company's great.
That sounds like it's worth it. I hope it keeps going well for you.
it is what it is. I don't want to jinx it or ruin it. Just gonna let it happen, you know? Just gonna let it happen.
Don't force it. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a thing. One of you will do something about it at some point. And you see her. She's still. I think she has a very big smile on her face, and she's just like putting her hand through her hair, which you over the year you've noticed is noticeably gone a lot grayer since she doesn't have the dye to keep it up anymore. So it's like gray and like silver. I'm shooting for silver fox lesbian here. We gotta give the gays what they want. And I think you see her. She's just like, you know what? Something we could. It would be nice to cook for more people. Just saying, that's an offer.
You know what I was thinking actually? Breezy doesn't really get out there much. You know? I wonder if he gets lonely.
Are
Like,
you
maybe
still
we
on the
should-
comms? With the
No,
Breezy
I have
listening?
turned off the comms. I want to make that
Renegade,
very
though?
clear.
Did Renegade?
No, this was earlier. Like the comms
Mhm.
were earlier. It was dropped.
Yeah,
but
like
it was-
after I set the call and heard about Dandy's putting on pants song, just like went off.
yeah, no, definitely clicked off after that. Um, yeah, I mean, he seems to be getting along really well with Rick, but I don't think I've ever seen Breezy like make any friends. And this is coming from me, who's had a hard time making friends on this planet. So, you know, like maybe we could invite Breezy out to hang out a little bit, you
Yeah,
know? I think it would be
sounds good to
nice.
me.
Spends a lot of time helping everyone else out, building new projects, doing things for the community, but I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him like socialize or anything.
Well, what better way than to just have a nice little like meal together with some good people around. I
Yeah,
promise you, we are entertaining.
it's fine. It's fine. It was just a thought I had, you know?
You have good thoughts, Lex. It's gonna be fun. Come on, let's get to the epoch. I'm sure there is in no way, shape, or form going to be anything bad about this.
Talia, are you on your way up there?
Yeah, I probably mutter off something to Louisa like, I have to go, and this is still like right after I win.
Like the
Weird,
second after.
weird sentence. Don't know if really like sunk in. Talia wins yet. And then I just basically dash off.
She doesn't stop you. She just picks up her own practice sword and looks at it kind of philosophically, nods, probably wanders off to the tavern. Dandy, as you're on your way out, you see Dagner is out on the patio. He is also on island time. They've been working on their tan. They've
Did
got
they
like a
already
little.
have a tan?
Yeah, we can still tan more on top of the tan.
Okay.
Just like extra vitamin D, baby. Let's go.
As long as you're being safe about it.
Safe as can be. Like we don't have any like proper, SPF or whatever, but I'm doing my best. I'll take shade when I need to, and aloe vera and stuff.
Okay. I think I gotta go. We got a call for the epoch or something.
A call? Like a
Yeah. Well, I think
Ow.
Breezy called, but I missed that because I was sleeping, and then Ari called, and I didn't miss that because I'm too afraid of Ari to sleep through her calls.
Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of Ari as well.
Yeah.
How did you get a call? How do you even? That's wild. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I made you like I was gonna make you a cocktail and we were gonna chill, but that's cool if you got stuff to do.
Yeah, after. I mean, it's not gonna be important
Sure.
or anything.
No, you'll be right back. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cocktail after.
Yeah, let's go.
Do, 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 do. Walking down the street, gonna get my cocktail later.
Open comms.
Yeah. I never shut mine off, baby.
All right.
Does that mean we hear your snoring constantly,
Honk
Dandy?
shoe. Honk shoe.
Like-
It's ASMR to you guys now, of course.
Your Discord server admin. Like you can server mute Dandy so that he only comes through when you need to hear him. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Wait, I have admin control over this group's comms? I
You're
don't
the
like that.
actual leader.
Yeah, that's true.
The
No,
eldest
okay,
can't
yeah,
take that
makes
away from you.
sense.
I would just assume that you would like leave the comms and Dandy's like always on them.
Mhm. Just that one person who's like always on MS. Why did I say MS? Why did I date myself?
MSN, yeah.
Oh, why I do this?
Don't
to
worry,
myself.
Darcy. Say that one gamer that's always on the Discord VC, ready to chill and hang out
Yeah,
and play
yeah.
modern up-to-date
Pod?
games like Destiny or something. That's
Is
still
that up to
relevant.
date? Oh, you know as well as I do, Gask. Let's fucking go. Okay. So, plot. Remember plot? You all make your way up to the epoch, in ones and twos, and you find Dandy there. No, you find Breezy there. He's
I
just
made it before any of you guys. I put
Dandy
on pets so
teleports.
quick.
You
It's
find
not
Breezy
teleports, instant transmission.
there. Expeditious retreat. Oh, don't sue me. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. You find Breezy there, and Breezy is just doing their normal routine again. They've just kind of there's a little bit of nervous energy about them. They are tidying things that appear to be already tidy. What order do you actually think you arrive in? Who would get there first? I think I know the answer, but I'll let you decide.
I think I'm probably last because I had to get dressed and wake up and everything.
That's fair.
I would probably be just a bit before Dandy then.
Okay, so I guess Ari and Lex are showing up first. And I
Breezy,
think
go on.
oh, I was just gonna say, I think at this point I would know Breeze's comfort level with hugs too. Like I think she would get a very energetic welcome or hello, but you know, boundaries, right?
Breezy very much about the personal boundaries. Breezy not so much
No, okay.
with the hugs.
I just
But,
wanted to check that because I feel like Lex would be very sensitive to that. She
No,
does
that's perfect.
offer like a high five or something, not very physical, but like a fist bump or whatever. And
I
then
think fist bump would probably be where you had settled between the two of you. That was the compromise.
yeah, and then she'll say, "Hey, morning," and then offer the fist bump.
Hey, tiny fist bump, nervous energy, occasionally furrowed brow. As you two arrive, he goes to like the open door that leads to the stairs up inside the epoch and shouts, Carlisle, well, shouts for a very quiet person, raises his voice as much as he usually does. Carlisle, they're here. And from inside, you hear, all right, I'll be right down. And Breezy just goes back to doing what they were doing.
Hey, buddy, you okay? And she looks at Breezy and kind of says, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to talk about it, but you don't seem good.
Carlisle's coming.
Okay.
It's probably about that time that Talia arrives and sees the same scene with the three of them standing there.
Did I miss anything?
Nothing yet. Carlisle's here, and we'll probably have more information to give us in a sec. Darcy?
Hi.
Can I get a read on Breezy? Is it just like usual? Is this a usual thing with Breezy's level of like anxiety, or is there something particularly
What triggers
on
you got?
edge?
What triggers have you got that might help in this situation?
Let's see. Read a situation.
Absolutely. Perfect.
Okay, so let me pull up. Boundary. Ari. Doop-a-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, it still has me on the old
Oh,
2 for that. I don't know why.
you can just bump it up manually, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I'll roll and on just that too.
Okay.
So there's no accuracy, no difficulty.
Nope. Flat roll.
Flat roll.
That'd be a really good call sign. Flat roll.
Okay, apparently that's doing pretty well too. So that would have been a 23.
Nice. Yeah, this is more than the usual for Breezy. This is I was having a nice morning and something's just really fucked it up. And it might not directly impact me, but it's going to directly impact people that I care about. But then it also might impact me.
Okay. Yeah, she is gonna keep that info to herself for the moment, but I think she will probably look over to Lex and like give a look like and probably just mouth the words not good.
So Lex looks at Ari and just you see her like energy level go from like happy, cheerful to just it falls all the way to kind of just quiet contemplation.
And it's probably about that point that Dandy arrives.
Opening up the door, I didn't forget how to do it this time. Get locked out. Yeah.
You're
Hey
actually
guys.
just stood outside. Should have been more clear. You're outside the ship, and Carlisle is
Oh.
inside on her way down.
Hey guys, beautiful day today. Great for going to the beach.
There is no beach.
I mean, there's no beach, but also every day is kind of a beach
There's
day.
no
So
beach. I've been trying to do a beach day for like a full year, but I keep getting stopped and getting busy work done. I thought today was the day. And there's no beach?
Sorry, buddy, no beach.
this is just like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Then why did I get all this beach gear?
Lex kind of shrugs, but she does make a comment to Dandy and says, sounds like you've been enjoying your situation on this planet, at least.
Yeah, it's been great to take it easy for once, you know? No like pew 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 dodging bullets and, death.
Yeah, I was thinking, I don't think I've ever seen you this relaxed before.
I don't think I've ever seen you relaxed, really. Are you even relaxed right now?
I don't know, because I did chug a full cup of lukewarm coffee and then like race here, so probably not the best control to figure out how relaxed I am.
Keep thinking about that.
Okay.
Sure.
Thinking about how relaxed I am. Quietly in the corner.
Thank you for Carlisle to come down the stairs.
Please.
And I know you've all been waiting. It's been a minute. They've really, really enjoyed year off as well. They've enjoyed island time. She's had a really relaxed time. But the face that you see on the Carlisle that comes down these stairs and out into the morning sun is it's almost visceral how quickly it sends you back like a year, 18 months. How you are instantly, your body tells you it's briefing time. Her face is stern and worried. Morning, everybody. How you all doing?
Fine. What's the deal? What's the message?
You better come on inside. All caffeinated, ready to go?
You know it.
Go ahead, Dandy.
Oh, I was just saying you know it.
You immediately, like, when Carlisle comes in and that dynamic, like Carlisle's the boss, Lex immediately, not only does her energy level go down, but she also becomes kind of the introverted, well, not introverted, but just the quiet person, and just is like following quietly to where Carlisle is leading them to a briefing room, I imagine.
Yep, same old briefing room, same old shit. Not much has changed on board in the year that you've been here. There's been some outer changes, but inside, pretty much the same. Carlisle directs you all to sit down, has made an attempt at getting a plate of pastries and donuts, but here it's kind of limited in the options. So it's like, you know, at the end of a buffet when there's like one like plain muffin left and like half a bagel. It's a little bit sad. It's not her usual spread.
Oh wow, spanakopita.
Oh wow, plain muffin, my favorite.
Enjoyed Andy. The spanakopita is actually mine. Put that down. Thank you. And snaffles it. Wolfs it down. We got a message, kids. A fucking message on Free Sanjak. Yes, Renegade.
I thought we didn't have Omninet or anything getting through the blockade.
We don't. Breezy has a little listening post, a little short wave, sort of short range communications monitor they've been keeping an eye on. It's what we've been using to communicate with local villages. It's very, very rudimentary. We never expected to get anything off planet. Lo and behold, technically not off planet. The blockade wants to speak to us. This is the message they have sent. And she turns and clicks a little remote, and the briefing room screen lights up, and there is just a simple scrolling message. It almost repeats like a major font in the middle. You know the cat with the cat behind it and the lasers? It's like the main message, and then there's a bunch of different versions of it rolling in the background.
And it just says, "We surrender."
Yeah, exactly. And that's the end of the campaign. Everybody, thanks for coming out. Goodbye.
Bye.
Repeated in slightly different dialects of the Karakan trade baronies. They're all pretty legible. And what you're immediately be able to put together is the general gist of the message. Very, very formal language. Here be it known that the nobility of House Stone, together and under instruction from the nobility of House Order, the Baron of the Karakan trade baronies, decrees that this blockade is to cease. Negotiations will begin in 6 days. Representatives are required. Choose your speakers. Prepare your terms. This ends now. You get the feeling, in fact, you don't get the feeling. Carlisle will tell you. This has been bounced around every village on the planet. Obviously, they don't know who the leadership is or where they're based, so this went everywhere. And now everyone is aware that this is happening. And I don't know if you mugs have been keeping track of time, but 6 days is the bluest morning. They've chosen the anniversary of the Ungrateful's freedom to hold these talks. And I don't know, and no one seems to know, if they want these negotiations to be a compromise or if they've come to put their boot down again. Now, I want you there, obviously. I'm going to want you there. So I want you to get prepped. Yes, Flatland.
Like to negotiate or for protection, because I don't think we're in a position to negotiate for you currently.
Not for me. On behalf of the Ungratefuls, on the behalf of Free Sanjak. You have just as much of a voice as anybody else here. You're residents. But you also have mechs, and nobody else on this planet, I think, does. So yeah, I'd like you there as a little show of force. You don't have to. This is not an order. Nobody's paying us for this job. It's not technically a job. But the other part, now Breezy was lucky. Breezy caught this. And I don't think a lot of other people have. And she clicks the remote again, and the screen changes. And you can see an incredibly rudimentary scan of the atmosphere above your village. And it's on a timer. It's like one of those time lapses where you can see the timer ticking through by every second, every 10 seconds. And the scan changes as the time moves on. And she marks the exact time that this message began transmitting. And about 2 seconds in, you catch a blip, a dot in the sky. And it starts as far up as the scanners can register and incredibly quickly moves down towards the ground. Before the mess. That's a great question, Renegade.
Sorry.
No, it was on everybody's minds. We don't know. Is the long and short of it. We don't know. We don't know if anybody knows. It was gone so fast that we could. Really lucky that Breezy caught it.
Wait, is it headed here?
Not far from here, but not here. She'll click the remote one more time and the screen changes and there's, again, very rudimentary map, a scan of this area. A lot of the information you recognize, Renegade, has actually come from Rick and his scouting.
Mm-hmm.
He's the person who travels the most, who knows this area the most. And you can see a possible LZ march. Sorry, LZ. And there's an LZ marked on the map. Where it could, from that trajectory at that speed, it's a pretty big area. But it's not far from the village. Maybe half a day's walk into the mountains will start to get you on the edge of that site.
So it's some place that I have explored, maybe, or
I don't think you've been up there, no.
Not that.
In
Okay,
fact,
so Rick hasn't taken me up that direction.
Lol, that's what she said. No, but this is the direction. Music is wild. Good grief. This is the direction that he has pointed out, that maybe one day he will take all of you, because that is where the bunker is.
And something is headed in that towards that direction.
Seems so. But you're the only person who will have known that.
Yeah, because that's why I was looking at the information. I'm like, wait, does Renegade recognize some of this information?
Yeah.
So
she'll just nod.
So let me see if I have this straight. We have 6 days to act as representatives for the village, but in between that, we've gotten some sort of news, whatever this scan has picked up, that something is headed our way, or at least is in the vicinity. And we have a rough guess as to where it could be, but we have no idea what it is.
Correct. I'll point out that this was not announced. This was not part of the message. The message was used as very basic cover for whatever this is. Anybody on scanners, anybody on comms would have been focused on the message, probably would have missed this. Probably has missed this.
So it's a feint.
Seems so. Well, maybe not. Maybe both things are true. Maybe they are holding negotiations, but
You and everyone else who even has any remote sense of this message has been looking like someone pissed in your coffee, so I get the sense it's probably not good.
the interference of House Stone is not good. It was always going to happen eventually, but I think a lot of people here would have preferred an all-out assault. The offer of negotiations, the presence of House Order and House Sand, that's thrown people.
Sounds like they're going to try to strong arm the people of this planet in 6 days.
Very much so. The mystery of Free Sanjak is why they want it so fucking much. It was just a resort. You've lived here, you've seen it. It's just money for the sake of money. And when they lost, they should have just given up. Why blockade a resort full of refugees? Why do they want it back so badly?
Is the bunker manned or is it like completely barren?
So only Renegade knows, but what Rick will have told Renegade is that it is, they don't know is the short answer, but it's got incredibly, it's not even super incredibly advanced, but just the security measures that are in place are way beyond the scope of anybody currently on the planet to contend with.
So Renegade is going to look at Carlisle, and she's going to look at the rest of the table after she's kind of analyzed the footage and the thing coming from the sky, and she says, "They want what's in the mountains."
What's in the mountains?
The beautiful scenery.
So I heard about this months ago from Rick. We were doing excavations and things, and I was talking to him about one of my projects, and he mentioned this bunker in the mountains, but he said that he would. I asked him if he would take me there, and he said, well, maybe not right now. And he's been telling me that it's highly secured and dangerous. There's security measures there that are really tough to crack. You know, I think at least part of the mystery has got to be in there.
Sounds like it. Wait, has Rick been inside it before, or?
He told me he hasn't, but he's seen it, and he at least knows that the security measures they're solid. They're probably tougher than anything I've ever looked at, and I've seen a bit.
Tougher than an unidentified falling object hurtling towards it from the atmosphere?
Good question. I have no idea,
Okay, good to know.
but it is there, and it looks, from the data that we have, it looks like it's headed in that direction. So not directly at our village, but maybe like a day, half a day away.
If they know where the bunker is, they probably know what the bunker is and has some way to get past everything then, from what you seem to be saying.
What I don't understand is why they're sending something over there to essentially just hurl at high speeds. And like, if it lands, anything from space going down that fast would like leave a crater. It would be really, it would wreck everything that's there.
I think if we would have heard it if it had impacted at that speed.
Yeah, we would hear it. I just.
So maybe it's not a projectile. Maybe it's a
Another
delivery.
Another ship.
Too small to be a ship, I think.
Maybe some kind of small pod.
A pod. A very, very small, very fast ship.
Or like an escape pod, just someone trying to get away.
Maybe. Or just somebody trying to get in Atmo. Get planet side without being seen.
Well, we know there's one way to find out.
What's that, Dendy?
To just never look and just, go back into the beach and drink some lukewarm coffee. Yeah.
I mean, that's an option. If that's what you want to do. But I've only got 4 lances. And I'd like to know what's up there. I'd like to know what they're playing at.
I mean, worst case scenario, they're currently behind our lines. Feel like we have to go anyways.
Best case scenario, they heard about the free drinks at Ida's Respite if you can finish, Ida's special.
Oh, don't even tell me. I still have flashbacks from last year.
I don't have flashbacks because I don't remember anything.
Yeah, you really need to quit drinking, Dandy. I'm worried about you.
It's okay.
To you. This is probably it's probably not a great time. But at some point, we need to talk about your drinking. It's 9 a.m. and you smell of alcohol.
That one was Dagna making cocktails. I've only had coffee.
I need to talk to them as well. All right. Look, I'm not making anybody do anything. I know some of you are itching to get in those cockpits. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it was just a bit of shrapnel, a bit of debris. But maybe there's more to that message than meets the eye. And maybe you're the only people on this planet who could do anything about it. I'll leave it to you. I'm gonna go get a drink. And she heads out of the...
Oh, so you're allowed drink at 9 a.m.?
I never said it was going to be alcoholic.
That's usually the implication. What are you gonna drink then?
Pamplemousse LaCroix.
He's such a millennial. Y'all can find me if you need help setting up your mechs. Breezy's out front. He knows what to do. And she'll just like tap the door frame and head out.
I have a question, Darcy.
I have done
Like
those
we just need
downtime.
to go.
Yeah, I have those downtime actions that I did, and the scavenge actions, and picked up one of those redundant repair things.
You did.
Reserves. Yeah. So, is that something that I will need to have installed, or was it something that I could have in the past just had installed for no reason at all, since we didn't use our mechs for a year?
You haven't used your mechs for a year. I believe that these reserves are all things that you've kind of, like you say, you used to scavenge and barter and scrounge or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, so barter and scrounge.
You've put it together. You found a way to make it work. Whether or not you've had Breezy put it on your mech is up to you. Okay. But if you want to now put it on, it won't take too long.
Okay. And then she looks at Talia when Talia says, "Well, I guess we just gotta go." And she says, "I think you're right. We have to see what's out there."
I don't know what to respond to that other than agreement. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sometimes a good thumbs up is all you need.
What do you think, Ari?
Looks like time for the Harbingers to get back into business. It's just unnecessary. Like, out of nowhere, there's a giant electric guitar riff that plays in the background. She's like, where the fuck did that come from?
Ari just pulls out a set of aviators.
No, they descend from the air, just coming down without trying. Set it to work.
Oh. And then Lex just stands up from where she's sitting and walks out of the room.
I'd probably follow suit to the mech hangar room, which we probably haven't been in for several months.
Yeah. Yeah, and Lex is gonna go have a talk with Breezy. And she's gonna say, "Hey, we just got word from Carlisle. Yeah. It's a lot to take in, isn't it?" You know you can tell me anything, right? Like, you don't have to keep it all bottled in. We're friends, right? Okay. You just seem not okay, and I hate it when a friend isn't okay like this.
I don't want things to change.
Yeah. I know.
I remember before.
Yeah, me too.
I like this better.
Yeah. Me too, actually. I can't make any promises. The only thing I can promise you is that I'll fight. I'll fight to keep things this way. I'll fight to keep things better. If I can help it, we're not going back. Okay? And then she looks she looks like she's about to do something, but then she just pulls her hand away and like puts it in her pockets, whatever. And she's like, we're just gonna go and investigate. Okay? Also, I was thinking of catching up with Rick for lunch if you wanted to join us. Okay. Maybe it'll keep your mind off of this stuff for a bit. Also, you know that console that we picked up a few months ago, the redundant repairs console? I'm gonna need to have that put into secondhand hope. Thanks, bud. And then she just nods and she says, we'll do our best.
Breezy
And then
reaches out and just gives your shoulder the briefest of squeezes and turns before you can react and heads and gets to work on your mech.
Oh, yeah, it's not very often that Breezy does that, if at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks a little startled by it, not because she's not into it, but just because she didn't expect it from Breezy, and then she walks out.
All right. Anybody else got any preparations you would like to do?
Ari is just gonna make a quick call. I don't know if she's able to message and get in contact with Perry at all.
Yeah, you've got like I said, like really short range, almost CRB, slightly higher quality sound, slightly quiet, higher quality transmission. You're able to keep in touch just the same as Breezy was able to message you.
I think she just messages and just starts with morning sleepyhead.
Oh, hi. Where are you?
Harry doesn't say honk shoe.
Strangely, no.
Me,
That's
me,
not
me,
an
me.
actual thing that real humans beings say.
Me, 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 me.
Yeah, I got up early and I was gonna make you breakfast when I got back. But
Oh.
Carlisle has a job for us.
Oh. What job?
In 6 days, this place is going to be dealing with. It was House Stone and House Order, correct? Those are the two main parties.
The two main ones with assistance from House Sand.
Yeah. House Order is attempting to put its namesake into effect. Negotiations are being proposed. I don't buy it for a second.
How? Well, shit.
And we have, from what Breezy was able to pick up, some things heading towards a spot nearby in the mountains that Lex has been made aware of while scavenging. We're going to go and take a look.
There's a long pause. Yeah, that sounds like you, Scrapper. Okay.
Hey, I don't want to leave anything unsaid. So I'm just going to say this. There's no glory, there's no money, there's nothing like that in this for us. There's only just trying to figure out, at least for me, what's the most right thing we can do.
Yeah.
I love you, okay?
No,
I'm not teasing. I'm not anything.
neither am
I
I.
love you.
I know, Ari. I love you too.
I'd like to not come back a corpse, but no matter what happens, you're gonna know what happens to me, okay?
Yeah.
I promise.
And I'll make them pay. Don't worry.
I still say you cook the eggs too long.
I won't cook any eggs ever again if you don't want me to, but hey.
No, I like your eggs the most.
Then quit your bitching, go do your job, and come back to me.
Come back to you as soon as I can.
I know.
How could I ever go away?
I know. Take care, okay? Don't forget you've got friends. They're going to take care of you too.
I'm me. It's the worst that could happen.
Don't tempt fate like that, please, Ari. I'm going to hang up before we get in the back and forth. I'll see you in a bit.
See ya.
Take care. And she drops the call.
Hey, Darcy, quick question.
Aha!
Speaking of us being the only people that have mechs, didn't Dagna and Trixie come here on mechs also?
They did. There are 6
Okay.
mechs. If you would like to take Trixie and Dagny, you can. Listen, my action economy, okay? Got for an
Yeah.
hour and a half to do a combat. If you want to take them,
Be
take them.
nice. Let's be
No.
nice to our GM.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about how to not take them in the nicest way.
But
Right
my
now-
hacker girlfriend.
Right now, they don't know you're going, so
We just don't tell them, I think,
You
is
just
what
don't wanna
Darcy
tell them.
is.
look, in the
Listen.
spirit of protecting these people that you have come to care about very much, or maybe not, maybe they're just roommates. Protect your roommate is also important. If you
Who
want to
else
take
is
them,
gonna pay the other half of the rent?
That's
Daddy,
a good point.
we don't pay rent.
We don't.
We own this. Nobody owns this, and we own this. This is a previous conversation that's probably happened many times. We don't pay rent.
Then why
Daddy.
was the old lady asking for my money?
Which old lady?
You know, the one at Ida's Respite? I was buying a drink.
You were buying a drink.
I remember that one. I remember that one.
None of the ones after though. We need to talk about your drinking, Dandy, but not right now.
Okay.
So I think that's a perfect opportunity to go to break, and you can all decide if you want to take Trixie and Dagna. So we will be back in sort of 10-15 minutes. Everybody get a drink, everybody stretch, get a snack. Tell somebody that you care about them. That's your homework for these 15 minutes. You go do that, please. All right? We'll see you back here in a bit.
that means I believe that we're back. So hi everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good break, a good stretch. We're not gonna muck about. Let's go. So, you are aware of a potential impending threat. You are aware of a general direction of that general potential impending threat. And you have, I think most of you, if not all of you, resolved to go and do something about it. Was anybody left hanging? Sandy, did you make it? Or are you down?
I'm too intimidated by peer pressure to be the only one that doesn't do anything. So yeah, I guess I'm going.
That's why they call you Fiasco.
That's why they call me a fiasco.
Daddy is just here because everyone else is.
Fantastic.
Walking
right.
towards my doom.
So, so yeah, so you have a final little bit of prep to do before you go. What might that be?
Well, I'm gonna call Dagna and be like, hey, rain check on the cocktail, because we're probably gonna need backup if you and Trixie could, like, hang back and protect the village, because we saw something weird up in the mountains.
Well, there was a lot of different things all smushed into one sentence that I need to take one at a time. Rain check, cocktail, boo! I don't like that.
Boo.
Okay,
Yeah,
why? Where are you
bad.
going? What's happening?
Well, another boo, another bad is something fell out of the sky. Is it still a UFO if it's an unidentified falling object, or is it exclusively flying?
No, I'm pretty sure that's actually what it stands for.
Oh, okay, cool.
Technically, flying in space is just falling.
What?
But like, gravity. You went to Lancer Academy, right? Anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't do very good.
I'm 2 cocktails deep, Daddy. Let's go. What?
Okay. You and Trixie stay back and like hold down the fort, I guess.
Hold down the fort against what?
I don't know. We don't. None of us know. We just saw something falling from the sky, and we're gonna check it out.
Okay.
It's probably just a beach ball. You know?
No, but I mean, it's probably not. No, it's probably just like a bit of debris or like a meteor or something, right?
Probably. Right?
Yeah.
Gravity.
God, yeah, gravity, exactly.
Gravity.
See, you do know. Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How long are you gonna be?
Ow.
Okay. Well, I'll have a cocktail waiting for you.
Okay. Bye.
Take care.
You too. Bye.
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 Hang up, Dandy.
Okay.
Okay, so a little bit of a time skip. We're gonna say that you head out. Did you tell Rick that you're going? And do you tell Rick that you're going?
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh balls. I forgot about that. Yeah, Lex is just gonna have to do a quick phone call. And she's like, hey, so that lunch, yeah, probably not gonna happen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, you've got through to Dagna. Sorry, let me patch you through.
Oh, damn. Hi.
Hey, hi. What's up? Yeah, what?
So this morning when Breezy called us up, something came up, and we were asked to check something up in the mountains. You know, that area that you told me about around that bunker?
Oh.
Something fell out of the sky and landed around there.
Near the bunker? Huh.
Yeah. So listen, me and my friends, we're gonna check it out real quick. What I really kind of want you to do is to check in on Breezy. He seems a little bummed out about the situation.
Sure.
The message that came in was really not fun for him to receive. So if you could just like keep him company and
Yeah,
like,
of course. I was gonna do that anyway.
No, of course I should have figured, but we look out for each other, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Be careful.
if you're going in that direction. It's not. It's. I wish I could want you to stay all the way away, but stay as far away as you can, because stuff up there doesn't mess around.
I mean, me and my friends, well, aside from Trixie and Dagna, me and my friends are the only ones who have mechs, so I think we have some sort of protection at least for whatever's up there.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just be careful. All of you take
Oh.
care of each other.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I won't be gone too long.
sure. I'll try and hang around. I'll try and stick about until you get back.
Yeah, that's all I can ask for.
Sounds
I'll
good.
see you later.
All right. Have fun.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been in my mech. I'll
Yeah.
see you later. Bye.
Enjoy. Bye. I love that you preempted that. Okay, bye. No, bye. No, you bye. Okay, I'm going. I'm authoritative. Let's go. All right. So you pack up all your supplies, you grab all your reserves, which I think you've already done, and you head up into the mountains. Mountains, they are mountains, but it's a very sort of easy, kind of very gentle slope to these mountains. And while you are almost immediately beginning to head uphill, you don't feel too much strain in doing so. You walk for maybe half a day, and the grassy fields have kind of given way to rocky outcroppings, and they've been becoming more and more frequent as you move on. And by the time that you feel like you're genuinely in a mountain sort of area, it's a little bit colder. It's still grassy, but it definitely feels like this is a different altitude. This is almost a different climate. And I'm gonna find my notes. That would be real good. There we go. It's been a while since you've been in the cockpit of a mech. How does it feel?
I feel guilty because I left all my plushies in here. And they've been pretty lonely.
The first thing Renegade does when she she fires up Secondhand Hope is she just says out loud, "Hello, Firestorm. It's been a while, buddy. Hope you're not too mad."
You get a confirmation that everything's all good. Firestorm
It's just blank.
ticking away.
Lights
Yeah.
flashing.
Yeah. Everything's good. They've been I mean, you've been keeping up with your cycling schedule. You haven't been running the risk of cascading, presumably.
Nope, always taking care of my NHP buddy, my AI buddy.
Amelia looks disappointed. I love that.
No.
Sure.
No.
Anybody else have any particular feels?
A Carrican idiot is probably that's the name of the frame. Or the name of the mech specifically.
Copyright strike.
Talia hasn't really given it any attention in the past year or so. Mostly, what was I gonna say? It's like kind of rusted over. Like there's like routine maintenance, but like the armor itself is kind of like beginning to blot and rust a little bit. It looks really fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
And in the prep, she would take the signature heavy bass guitar weapon and just kind of like pick it up, look at it, hang it up to the side or something, and replace it with a more rudimentary, basically just a slab of metal, and kind of like put like some kind of like little buckler on the other side arm.
I love that for you. Going back to basics, boys. Let's get them. Perfect. All right. You head towards the sort of the vague area that you were given that could possibly be the trajectory of this whatever it was. And just as you're beginning to wonder how on earth are we going to narrow this down, maybe you start beginning to do a couple of scans. You hear the unmistakable sound of gunfire, of battle. Something is firing a very large gun, and something is attempting to return fire. What would you like to
So
do?
it's not firing at us.
No. It's like maybe the next sort of pass over. It would take you a minute or two to get to that area.
Okay, so Secondhand Hope has the Eyes of Horus, and I would like to it has a 15-foot range. So I would like to get some intel, some info on what's going on, where the info on
How far did you say, sorry?
Oh wait, no. Within sensors. Sorry, I thought that was something. I was looking at something else. So sensors. Where's my? I know how. Where's sensor range is 10, so that's within
Okay.
10.
No,
Sorry.
you're not within that sort of range yet. This is like maybe
Okay.
I don't know, like maybe not quite a mile, half a mile.
Okay, but we can already hear it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's silent up here. There's nothing here. So anything is going to interrupt this silence, but this is very clearly it's quite clearly mech sized guns are going off.
The hills are alive
Mhm.
with the sound of violence.
Indeed.
I almost said the sound of silence, but that's a different song.
That's 2 copyright strikes in one. I love that for us.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to figure out what's up, but it's too far away, so I'm just gonna keep an eye out and look.
Are you heading in that direction?
Can I do it? Can Secondhand Hope do it quietly and stealthily? But yes, I would like to investigate and try to like duck into some cover.
Sure.
Sorry, if there is a map, I'm not.
There's not yet. You're not in the battle yet. This is like the next battle map over. Something is happening.
Okay, because it's just a black screen for me, and I got a little concerned. Anyway, yeah. So if there is like a rock or something, some kind of boulder side, like
there are lots
somewhere where Renegade can just spy on the battle and try to get within like sensors range to get a read on who's what.
Yeah, I mean, you can head in that direction. Are you wanting to head off on your own? Because it's quite a way to go without your team, or is the team?
I'm gonna go into comms. I'm gonna go into comms and say, "Do you guys hear the gunfire? I'm thinking we should investigate that. Also, how close is this to our destination? Is it like a different direction, or is this?
You are absolutely within the area that you anticipated finding the bunker.
Okay. Yeah, so she'll go into comms and say, I think we should investigate this. I can do a scan, figure this out, see what we're up against.
I mean, yeah, I'm still kind of in the denial stage, so whatever you want to do.
Let that be you.
Gonna be here as long as possible.
Amelia, I think you were muted if you were trying to speak.
I was, yeah. I'm not in denial. I just want to get over there as quickly as possible. Whatever is happening, we probably don't have that much of a chance to, stealth in.
Valkyrie?
Push forward. We can't take any chances right now.
Okay, so no recon, just go. Okay. That's a thing. Okay.
I think we're aware something is here, and if there's already gunfire, I think we're past the point of just trying to be too stealthy about this. People are openly getting hurt.
Okay. And then I scrap the old plan. I'm just gonna go forward and activate the Eyes of Horus as soon as it's within sensors range of the Mechs.
Right. Well, sorry to say that you catch visual of what is happening before you come within sense. Sense is 10, did you say?
Yeah, 10. Sensor range.
Horus. All right. Well, here you go. It's a patented Lancer battle map.
Heck yeah. Okay,
Heck
cool.
yeah. There you all
And
are. Bottom
it's
left.
just some guys making gunshot noise at
Mhm.
noises at
It's
each other, right?
gunshot practice time.
Pew 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 pew.
What you see is that you
Pew,
have entered
pew.
into a pass, and at the bottom of this pass, there is just a solid mountain wall that you can quite clearly see. And I'll ping it because I can remember how to do that. Maybe if Foundry will let me. All the way at the top, you see built into the mountainside is
Oh.
an incredibly well-made and very secure-looking bunker.
And
What
there
you
are
can,
Oh.
sorry.
Oh, and I was gonna say there are people fighting over there.
Yeah, you can see 2 mechs. One of them is in pieces strewn across the grass. The other is valiantly trying to hold its own against several really intense turrets, let's say, which are just barraging them with missile fire.
Mm.
They don't look like they stand a chance.
But if the turrets are the defenses for the bunker, isn't that a good thing?
Can we tell what kind of faction the mechs are from? Even though I have a sinking feeling that I would already know that
You
it's
know.
not good.
You know.
It's not good.
You know. You immediately know.
Do I know this? I'm the one that's actively looking.
I think we all know this.
Yeah.
House Sand, I'm gonna presume.
Or just house bad guy.
House bad guy.
House bad.
Mm.
House bad.
Yeah, but which
enemy
bad
of
house?
this adventure. It is. They are unmistakably those small, fast, light mechs that you recognize as being typical of the assassins of House Sand. Infiltrators, bastards.
I mean, we
Hmm.
could just watch them get blown up by the turrets.
Woo, turrets! Go turrets! You can do it! Woo woo woo! Give me a T! Give me a U! How many ores are there?
Okay, so could I okay, so how oh man, we're all the way down there.
Mhm.
The turrets and the action is all the way up there, so yeah,
made a
I'm gonna
big map.
Yeah, you did. I would like to make my way over.
Three
Over-
copyright
I think we're at like
strikes.
4 or 5 by now. It's not. All right,
I'm
you
gonna-
just going for it. Okay, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide over here. I didn't know where.
How much speed is that?
Wait, actually,
What?
no, but like I thought we were placing ourselves. I didn't know
Oh,
what the.
I've placed you. I've placed you.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
where you are.
Okay, all right. So then I'm just gonna spend some time walking in that direction. I don't know how many turns that'll take. That'll take
Okay.
that'll take at least no, because my speed is 4. Sorry, I don't
Speed
remember.
is 4.
Wait, what is this?
Let's
No,
see.
that's the wrong number. No,
Uh,
sorry. My speed. Sorry,
Your speed is 5.
My speed is 5, not 4.
Yes.
It's 5. Sorry.
That's still pretty slow. But yeah,
It,
okay.
it is pretty slow. Numbers are hard, Darcy. There's so many numbers on this
Listen,
sheet.
I fell in love with this game and then I really looked. You know when you've been with somebody for a while and the honeymoon period is over and you go, oh no, it's math in disguise. That's what
Yeah.
happened with me and Lancer.
I love you, Darcy. That was great.
Thank you. I try.
Okay.
So let us put ourselves into combat. Initiative, that's what they sometimes call it. Begin.
What do we roll for that? Oh,
Nothing.
wait.
It just happens.
Sweet.
So the way initiative works in Lancer is that
We're
pilot always go
fighting.
first. We fight in. Mars is in retrograde, I am told. Let's fight. You all go first. You decide who goes first. The bad guys go. You all decide which of you then goes. The bad guys go. Until we've reached the end of the order. Then we start all over again.
Okay. And that is considered 1 round versus
one
a
round.
turn, which is like our
Yeah.
action
So you
for
having
the
a
round.
go is a turn. Yep. You get your full action or your 2 quick actions and your move. And then the bad guys will go and take their turn. And then when everybody's gone, that's a full round.
Okay, so if I activate a protocol, can I also move? Like, I forget what the rule is for that.
A protocol is a free action that you have to take at the top of your turn.
Okay, so before I move, that is the thing. I was like, I remembered the protocol. Yay, I'm smart. If it's okay with everyone, I would like to just, I'm not going to do anything fancy this turn. If I could go first.
Go.
Okay, cool. And move. Hold on. I know how to do this. Wait,
You can do it.
Measurement controls.
If you've got measurement selected, you want the top, the square thing.
No, that's not what I wanted.
That one.
Yeah.
Vogue. You got a Vogue. There you go.
Oh wait, was that 3? 4. Okay, I'm gonna go here for 5 after I've activated my protocol, which I obviously activated at the beginning of the turn.
And which protocol do you?
My protocol is Unshackle Ushabti. For the rest of this scene, you can use the Ushabti Omnigun 3 times per round instead of just 1. It's
Extrude
cover
gun?
fire.
Gun.
Extrude gun.
Have a gun, we'll shoot.
Gun.
Fucking
Yeah,
Pegasus.
so I'm good.
All right. The bad guys go. If that's all you got. Nothing's
Yeah.
in sensors, nothing's in range.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see these turrets are popping off and basically just laying down just
The
blankets
turrets
of...
are the bad guys?
You have 2 sets of bad guys here.
What?
I know, we're ramping it up for season 2, baby. We're trying to make things complex and interesting and see how far I can make myself lose my marbles. The bad guys both go, and they haven't even noticed you arrive. They are so locked in engagement with one another. The House Sand Mech is taking a lot of punishment. It's just like carpet bombing. The whole area around the front of the fort is just lit up with missile fire and debris.
Question.
So please.
Could you please point out on the map where exactly they are? Maybe
What else do?
my eyes aren't seeing the
Yeah, no
map well.
worries.
Could you?
Let's put them down. We've got a guy here. We've got a guy here. We've got a guy here.
Oh, they hadn't been put on the map yet. I thought they were already there and I just wasn't seeing them. I was like, what is firing at each other?
And then let me see if I can drop a real quick NPC. Oh no.
Hey babe, wake up. New NPC just dropped.
NPC just dropped. Oh god.
Just look like little friendly fellas. I don't know what you mean.
Sure. And you look like this, and I know I've already got this picture uploaded. NPC. Welcome to the glamorous world of streaming Lancer, where you just have to create little guys on the fly.
Just little guys. Get ready for my turn, because my guys leave little guys behind every time I move.
Your little guy is also a fly.
Can this little guy go 3D? So I can fly?
No, everyone must remain 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever this is. So you've got your security defenses. You can very clearly see the turret. This one's the turret. This is the one that is firing missiles. And this is the guy that is taking the punishment. You will see over here, there is another one, exactly the same, lying in pieces.
Yay.
So yeah, they blow each other up a little bit, and then it's back to you guys.
Well, can't really do much. I can't log. My computer is as good as an actual piece of medieval armor. Really Quixotic. Ick. Whatever.
Quixotic? I don't know if you pronounce that X.
Who knows? Chat, let me know. All I can really do is move forward. So if anyone has a better idea,
I can do stuff. Okay. Are those rocks in the map? Are they a cover?
So the smaller ones are soft cover, and the larger ones are hard cover.
Okay, and then so that's the turret there. I was thinking these little red towers on some of the rocks were turrets also.
You can see little red things. They're not currently doing anything.
Oh, fun. I don't want to figure that out. I'll just
That's above my pay grade.
yeah, this is above my pay grade. I'm just gonna zip zap zop. I'll
Love
activate
it.
my protocol, which makes little me's every time I move.
Love it.
And then my speed is 7, so if I move in a boost, I can go. Yeah, I'm a little zippy boy.
Daniel.
I can. Oh no. Yes, protocol. Then movement action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how do I use Foundry again to move my little guy?
Have you got the little person selected in the top left and the little
Yeah,
vote
I've selected my adequate.
Okay, you're good and adequate. And then you just click and drag.
Okay. Whoopa.
There you go.
There we go.
You made
Just
it look so
before I
easy.
remember it had like the measure as you dragged.
Yeah, so again, I'm running an old version of Foundry.
Yes.
An old spoonerism. Because Lanza doesn't work on the new version.
No, that's fair. I was just making sure I wasn't doing anything wrong because that is equally likely. And then so that was it's a quick action to boost, right?
It is.
So then I just need another oops. That was quick action.
Oops on
Then I'm pretty sure any of my weapons have range because that oh well not my pistol because that's 5. Yeah, I can use my missile rack on this guy.
Which guy? Who's gonna get it?
Which guy do I shoot? Hey, help! Which one do I shoot? Which one do I shoot? Help! Help!
I don't know, the assassin guy? I don't know.
Okie dokie shoots the assassin guy, or at
All
least
right.
attempts to.
Go for it.
That's a shift click to lock on, right? Or is it?
So the second one down, the circular thing rather than the square thing.
Yeah. Okay. Then yes.
Yes.
Good things. I hover when I fly, things like that.
All that good stuff.
Oh, missile rack needs to be loaded, and that's its own quick action, right?
You're gonna have to tell me.
I can use my burst rocket launcher. That's okay.
Cool.
It does things also, and it also heats me up, which is what I need. So, burst launcher, that's 15-foot range. It's arcing, so I can hit it over the cover. Why are you saying you're accurate? Oh, it is accurate. Yes. Okay, I love that. I love that you're accurate. Give me that.
Accuracy. Go for it.
And then roll. 11.
11 against what?
Against your assassin.
No. Sorry, no. But now they're aware that you exist, so that's good.
It's okay, because I'm invisible for my first attack.
Fucking morning cloaks.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Diana, your turn?
Yeah, because then all I have is a reaction.
Beautiful. All right. Okay. They're now aware of your existence, and now I get to do things. And I love that for me. So number 3 is gonna go.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
You see this turret that had been very clearly been being interfered with by the other assassin. Basically activate. And it's gonna I get to do really cool things again. Yes. Okay. What do I get to do?
You got to say nice things. Leave me alone.
Nah. 3 spaces. Okay. I don't want that one. I'm gonna do this one instead. Space. Okay. A space of ground in line of sight. Blast 2. Okay, great. So I'm going to put down a little blast 2.
No, it's okay. Please, I couldn't possibly.
There's a lovely little blast too. Can you all see that?
Yeah.
I'm trying not to.
So you see this turret pop up into life and just launches these missiles that arc high up into the air. So high into the air that you think, missed? Sure. And Amelia's scared, and I love it so much.
I think I
have
know
a
what
question.
this is. I hate it.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do I see this? Like, can I just physically like see this
Yeah.
happening?
You can all see it. It's a giant turret.
Sweet. I would like to use a reaction.
Please.
Oh no, wait, it's not a reaction. Never mind.
Mm.
I was like, I thought I had it. It's during my turn.
Beautiful. Okay. I have a little
Feels bad.
for this. Where's he gone? That's number 3. You go there. Welcome to the combat order. And you've been fantastic. Okay. And that's it. He misses. What the heck? Your turn.
It's a question.
It's okay, guys. They missed.
Oh no. Did they actually? Oh man. You lucked out. Okay.
Now.
There's just a big black circle around me, but I think that means that they missed.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Sorry, if you want to go again, I just have the option to boost, and that's basically it.
Oh, I forgot to boost. I probably should boost. Okay.
I can take my turn. All I can do is just boost and then. Can I actually try and radio to the assassin?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 1,
Okay.
2, 3,
I
4,
love it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using normal 5 quick action of boost.
You moved both yourself and Renegade. So just Control Z that. Control Z. Thank you. If you have Secondhand Hope selected, make sure you've got the circle thing selected in top left, and then just shift click Secondhand Hope, and that should deselect her.
Okay, thanks.
Amelia, how have you rotated your token?
What? What do you mean? I did nothing. I clicked.
You rotated it.
I don't know why. Wait, say that one more time, Darcy. I'm still getting used to Foundry again.
Okay, no, you're all right. If you've got, have you got yourself selected?
I have clicked myself with the box with the Vogue. So I've selected myself.
Vogue, yeah, perfect. Have you also got the box around Secondhand Hope?
As far as I can tell, no.
Okay, try moving Echo just one space. No, you have got Secondhand Hope. So go across and just shift click Secondhand Hope. And now try and move yourself again. Just test it. Hey, there we go.
There we go.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna put her back. Sorry.
I'm
No,
sorry.
we put it back. It's all
No.
good.
I'm good. I just
Damn. Yeah, Dandy's out of range for me. Can I just try and radio the assassin? I was like, would you like any sort of assistance right now? On the promise that you stand down should we offer it.
There's a pause, and then you hear you just hear pursing in Karakan, but very clearly like a house sound dialect of Karakan. But you can pick out what can you pick out?
Is it like a personal thing? Do I also hear this? Because I probably
That's up to
speak it.
Yeah, that's up to Angela.
If
that was open comms or private.
Yeah, this is just I'm not like trying to be sneaky or anything about this. It's not like, hey, let me try and make a deal behind my team's back. No, this is like open comms.
So yeah, you hear it. You understand all of the most tasty swear words, and you
Zikatsu.
you absolutely also pick out. I think you pick out your name. And I think you pick out the name of Lady Igori.
I can hear this too.
You can hear it as well, yeah. You would understand this as well.
Okay.
So you pick up that this person is swearing to destroy you all in the name of House Sand and Lady Agori. And
So the turd is wrecking this person to shit, and they're getting demolished, but they're being stubborn and sticking to their
Correct.
objective.
You've met
Okay.
Lancers before, and this is kind of how they do.
No, I assume as much. I assume that we take on this progression not because we're the most sensible people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
There's only one thing to do at this point.
Well, right now the only thing to do is to let the bad guys have their turn. That's Echo. Oh, who's in range? Who's been? In fact, let me put them all on the map. You're definitely in range. So there's number 2. And you are in range. Yeah, you've entered into range, so you can have one. What did I give this one? I'm so evil. Oh, I love it.
The GM is a player too, and they should have
Sure.
fun.
I thought the little red guys on the map were just decoration.
That's a quick action. I love that though. It's exactly what Dandy would think. It's exactly what Dandy would do.
Wow, isn't the natural beauty of the world just magnificent? It's clearly a robotic mech person.
It's like a missile arcing towards him. He's like, wow.
Wow.
Guys.
I can't believe the endemic lives learned how to be robots.
Isn't
All right.
nature beautiful?
NPCs still get 2 quick actions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just like a different list, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so it must be able to quick tech lock on. Yeah. Okay. Ari, you are locked on?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Here I go. Big dogs landing on my face.
Here I go. Here I go. Here I go.
What?
Listen, if anybody gets that reference, marry me. And then immediately also quick action redacted. Picks a target in line of sight.
I thought that was your instructions was to marry you and then quick action redacted.
Yeah, exactly. This is how. Look,
What a good
this is my love
morning
language.
Vietnam reference, Darcy.
Hey, well done.
I just
Very
looked
well
it up
done.
because I was like, this has to be something.
It's a
I
sham
have to
marriage,
know
though.
this.
And it's a sham marriage if you had to Google it. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, because I locked on, I consume the lock on, and it comes towards you double fast. When the Hound missile collides with the character or reaches its target, creates a burst one explosion. Amelia's shitting herself. I love this game so much.
These fucking ultras.
Okay, agility save, please, Echo.
Joy, worst stat, I believe. Yeah, agility is my worst.
May have overtuned this one. Let's see. Let's wait and see. Oh no, you're fine. You've got loads of HP.
No, I do. Agility, you said correct?
Yes, please.
Okay, and no difficulties or anything else with this, correct?
Nope. Flat roll. You're looking for a 10.
Nope.
No?
That is an 8.
That's an 8.
I have
okay.
no bonuses to agility. Agility is one of my weakest stats.
You still had a 50-50 chance. Unfortunately for you, that means you take 16 energy damage.
I'm going to brace myself and reduce that by half. So I'm going to go down to 11.
For what it's worth, if you'd have made the save, you would have reduced it by half.
I still would brace myself.
All right, you take 8 damage. Please keep track of your own HP because I have too much to manage on my end. I can't keep track of yours as well.
I'm doing it. Don't worry, Darcy.
Thank you.
watching
No,
it.
that was to everybody. That wasn't targeted. Thank you. All right, that's his go. Back to you guys. The only person left is Flatwound.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can't really do much, but knowing that a massive missile is now hitting my friends, what can I do?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
That was just a little missile.
I'm
this is
fine.
joy.
They missed me.
Totally.
Well, this one all the way up in the corner. Do I have line of sight with it or no?
Yeah, you have line of sight over all of the rocks.
Okay. As a protocol, I'm gonna that little buckler that I put on a Karrakin idiot's arm kind of expands into a slightly bigger shield, a la Captain America, because that's the only character I could think of with the fucking shield. So we both like until the start of my next turn, we have +2 difficulty to attack each other.
Oh.
But it's also way over here. So I think I can. The one that
You're
hasn't
just shouting
popped up
across the battlefield. Hey, buddy, try me. Try it.
Just in case. And then I'm going to move and boost, which is 8 spaces.
It's
Let
ridiculous.
me get my thing.
That's-
I know it's really slow.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you ping-ponging around in
Your
the last
move
fight
and
of
boost
season
is my
1.
normal movement.
Exactly.
It's just a, I was gonna say it's just a little guy, but you're a little guy as well.
So
Yeah.
that's 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quick action or quick tech, because I see that Echo is in pain, and I know I can do this. I'm going to bolster Echo.
Nice.
So
Don't see many of them.
I know. So you get a +2 to your next check or save, or +2 accuracy to the next check or save you make, until the end of something.
I'm
I
gonna
forget
need
what.
that. Yeah. See,
And
now
then-
and the end of their next turn. So yeah, I'll have that until my turn passes.
And then because, again, I have nothing else I can do, I am going to overcharge, take 1 heat, and I will boost 4 towards the middle guy. Like that.
I love that.
That is the sole extent of my turn.
I
Hey.
love that you're like, I'm overcharging. I'm doing it.
All right, fantastic. So we've got a couple of guys left to go. I'll try and rattle through these pretty quickly.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say that this turret and these 2 guys, he dies swearing, which is, you know, how sand operatives like to go. That assassin is just blown to smithereens.
I helped.
You so helped. And now it's this guy's turn, and I'm sorry.
I didn't like that measure. I didn't like
sorry.
that at all. I
You're
didn't
the
like
only
that
one.
one bit.
You're the only one that-
I didn't like that at all.
Okay, let's do one of these. Da-da-da-da. I love these NPCs so much. I don't know why I've never used them.
Maybe
Okay,
they're just playing some video games and they're
Mhm.
distracted.
that's literally all it is. That's a
Mhm.
cone.
They don't
Okay.
even notice that I'm there.
So we're gonna choose. Oh, that's weird. That's not what I wanted to do.
No, it's what you wanted to do.
No, let's undo that one. Oh, no, undoing that means that. Oh.
Revived back from the dead.
That guy brings that guy back to life just to kill him again. Oh, I've got all the wrong things selected. Okay.
The worst use of the time stone, Doctor Strange.
Okay, we're just gonna have to delete that because oh no, I can't do that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that one. And that one. Amelia knows.
I
That one.
I
And
don't like
one.
that one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let me just check that these are in range. Is it like range 20?
What
Yeah,
is
we're
being
fine.
currently targeted in my vicinity?
Just
Are
the ground.
these-
Just the ground.
Are these
Don't
free
worry,
spaces?
the black circle's
Joy.
there. That's a sign of a miss.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 5, 4. We're gonna put one there. And we're gonna put one just there for funsies, you know? Cool. That's it. That's all that happens. Missed again. Wild.
Is it our turn now?
It is. That is the top of the round.
Okay.
I do have something I can do.
Okay, go for it.
I gotta just do some quick math.
The best kind of math.
Quick
Um.
maths. Okay. Hmm.
I mean,
Actually, no.
I could just gun.
This is. Okay, I think I know what I can do. Is if
wanna
it's
do it
okay to
now?
do, if it's okay to go, because I actually have something I
Do
can
it,
do.
do
It's
it.
a little
Let's
stupid.
Go.
keep
As usual,
combat
it's
going,
stupid.
folks.
All right. This little turret in front of me, I'm going to do the same shield thing as before. That's my protocol. I'm now in the danger zone.
That didn't take long.
Nope.
What the shit?
Yeah, I have 5 heat. I'm currently at 3.
Love
I
that.
am going to move forward. Just right here. just right, snaking between
I'll allow it.
the zones of fun,
I'll allow it.
and then, as a free action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my Pancrati charge
Here we go.
and zoom right into the fun.
All right, go back because you went through one of them.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah.
the
You
controls.
absolutely went through that one and that one.
I can, yeah.
You did. I appreciate it. I thank you very, very much.
Okay, okay, I can go through at least one. That's
Mhm.
it. The other one is fine. That's 6 spaces.
Okay. So, when you go through that one, javelin rockets happens.
I know it.
The next time a hostile character moves through, starts the turn, or passes above one of the chosen spaces, no more than 10 spaces up, you are hit by the rocket and you take 5 kinetic.
I have resistance when
That's
I'm
fine.
moving on my turn, and I'm immune to slowed, so it can't happen. And then I have armor.
Doesn't happen.
So wait, doesn't matter?
What? What doesn't matter?
Oh,
Being
I thought
immune
that's
to
what you
slowed?
said.
No.
No, I thought whatever.
It doesn't matter if you're immune to being slowed. You still pass through that space, you still take 5.
Okay. So I have to remember the order. Is it armor and then resistance? My feed is also going
It is wild.
nuts again.
I believe it's armor and then resistance, yes.
Okay. So that would
Rules
be reduced
lawyers.
to 3.
Get in the chat.
3 and then round up. I take 2 damage.
Beautiful.
Oh no. But regardless, I'm right in the funness
That's
of
fine.
those 3.
You are
And that's
right
my
up in
free
it.
action. Let me see what that does.
What the rest of you see is that as Flatwound's mech like begins to charge, the missiles that turret had fallen, like thrown up into the air, that one hits. It like zooms in, recognizes its target, speeds up, and implodes.
So all 3 of these turrets right in front of me are slowed now.
Okay. One of them is a turret. Two of them, the 2 green boys, are like not like statues, but like almost like fixtures built into the side of the bunker. And I believe they might be immune to they're immune to slowed.
Well, they're just there for
Sure.
decoration. They're not going to do anything.
But the turret is not, or the turret doesn't.
The turret can be slowed. The turret can be
Okay.
slowed.
I'm gonna smack the turret with my new sword thing.
I love that for you.
Yeah, let me pull it out so I can actually roll it. It's slowed, so I get accuracy because of Pancrati. I have inaccurate on this. I think that's all I get. I think it's just a flat then, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Just a flat roll?
Yep, nothing that I can see. Nothing special that I can see.
Did I? Okay.
What are you
That's a
rolling
4 to hit.
Oh, buddy! How did you go from an 18 to a 4? That just completely balks the system.
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay.
But
No,
I have...
that's a miss.
Okay,
Sorry.
then. Fuck it. I'm gonna ram it. Once again, okay. So I have +1 because Pancrati, melee attack.
Mm-hmm.
I also have +1 because of Juggernaut. So that's fun. I love that. I'm just going to essentially roll the heavy melee thing because I can't figure out how to do ram stuff for the life of me.
That's fine.
Ignore whatever damage pops up. It's just going to be at 2 accuracy.
That's more like it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish that were the first one.
But it wasn't.
So the turret is knocked back. I hope there's a wall behind it or some kind.
So these turrets are built into the concrete of the bunker. They can't be moved, but I'm gonna let you do max damage on them because it's badass.
No, but it doesn't do damage. That's the problem. It knocks them prone and knocks them back 2 spaces. Or 3 spaces. What is ram? Ram. Da-da-da. Okay. On a success, the target
One
is knocked
space.
prone, and you may choose to knock them back 1 space. If you have boosted this turn, a ram before the start of your next turn gains +1 accuracy and knocks your target back an additional 2 spaces.
They can't be moved. I'm sorry. They are static turrets. The trade-off is they are static. They will not be moving. They don't have any mobility.
But they're prone?
They're prone. I'll give you prone.
Okay.
And so that would also apply to the turret over on the left, correct? It could not be knocked southward or anything. It stays in place.
They stay in place.
Darn.
That's a little homebrewing. Just a tiny bit. It's basically a rainmaker, but it doesn't move.
Enjoy.
We've all got to start
It
somewhere.
nerfs both me and Talia's builds very hard.
It's almost as if, Angela, I got sick of both your bullshit at the end of season 1 and thought, what can I do?
Look,
you gave me a Goliath as a treat.
I know I did.
Look, Juggernaut's here for a reason. So is and thankfully I also have Brawler, so you can't take all of my toys.
No, in this fight. All right. Is that everything you got, Amelia?
That was free, quick movement. That's everything.
Love it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right, you're right here now. Okay.
But I have a shotgun, so
You have a
let's
shotgun.
go.
And you are within the defense net. Hey.
Hey, I
Hey.
approve. I approve, Amelia.
I like that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, fuck it. He's just gonna hit you with the cone 3. Agility save, please. You'll probably make this.
To who?
To you.
Okay. I don't have any bonuses, I'm guessing.
I don't know, you tell me.
I probably don't.
I don't know how your shit works. I'm trying to keep track of my own shit.
I don't
Much
believe it.
like D&D players, Lancer players do not read their own abilities, goddammit.
Yeah.
17.
17 is a pass. So you take half damage, which is only 2.
0 armor.
God damn it. You guys say, I think I've built something really cool, and Mealy just says, no, absolutely not. Back to you guys.
I would like to go next unless someone has their turn prepared.
Go for it. I'm
Okay.
just chilling here. I've been missed.
Yes, you have. Okay,
Totally.
I'm gonna. Hold on, that is not the thing. 2, 1, 3, 4. Is that here? It's here. Hold on. 5. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I swear, action economy is hard though. Okay. I am going to lock on to the mech and like. Hold on. I know who that is. This guy. I know how to foundry. Here you go. I'm not.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna do a quick action lock on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to use my, wait, I can roll it from the sheet, correct? I don't know how to add the lock on.
I can add the lock on.
Excellent.
Lock
And then
on.
I will, shoot my Cyclone Pulse Rifle. Is that a quick action?
Is it heavy or super heavy?
Oh no, it's a super heavy, so it's a
Super heavy.
I can't do any. Okay, so that means I won't have the lock on, correct?
If you want to fire that rifle, you can only do you can overclock if you want to give yourself a quick action.
Okay. I'm gonna double check something. No. What? I will overclock, and and I'll give myself the quick action to do the.
The lock
But
on.
No, instead of the lock on, I will use my hunter lock. So it will allow me to deal 3 bonus damage.
Love it.
And then I am going to, can I go on comms to that mech that I'm targeting? And I'm gonna say, can I just like, can I do a thing?
You can try and do a thing.
Can I open comms and say in the House Sand dialect, send Lady Igori my regards, and then I'm gonna shoot with my Cyclone Pulse rifle.
Okay. So give yourself 1 heat because you overclocked.
Yes.
And then roll.
Here we go. I hope it turns out cool. Did it work? I clicked something.
Nope, don't have a roll yet.
Okay. Did it target the thing that I wanted? Hold on.
I'm
sorry.
Hey, don't worry. Don't apologize. It's all good. It's been a hot minute since we've done this.
Okay,
if you've
but
got the target thing selected, the concentric circles rather than the Vogue, and then you click it, it will target it.
Okay, wait. It should. Oh, here it is. It popped up. Cyclone Pulse rifle.
There you go.
Accurate. No lock on. Here we go. Jesus, take the wheel. Let's go.
That's a hit. That is 14 damage plus your.
That is
3. No.
It doesn't add the 3 automatic. So it's 17 damage, and then I would like to.
Kaplow. The turret just erupts.
I blew it up.
You blew it all the way up.
Yay!
Sweet. There's something else. I just want to double check what my Omnigun does. It's not a weapon, blah, blah, blah. Once per round as a free action. I have free actions? Rad.
Everybody has free actions.
Cool. I'll just...
Get rid of
okay. This is really weird because it says I can do it... Oh, I can do it 3 times around with my protocol. Okay, I'm just going to do 1 damage with my Omni gun to this turret over here. I don't know. Yeah, it's just automatic damage. It's 1/8 armor piercing, and it doesn't. It says no rule supersedes this, so it just automatically does it. So I just ping that guy for 1.
Yep.
Ping that turret.
Beautiful. All right, that one erupts, and that one takes a little ping, and you're done. Who's next? That guy's been. Let's do them in order. That guy and then that guy. So this guy here still has Echo in his sights. Secondhand Hope as well, actually. So
bring it. Hold on, wait. Let me. Where do I keep? I'm keeping track of my heat on CompCon because it won't let me edit on.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, wait, how do I Foundry? Sorry.
That's okay. Okay, that's a quick action. That's a quick action. So, Angela, you're gaining lock on as he does a quick attack. Oh, you've already got a lock on. Okay, Secondhand Hope, you're gaining a lock on.
Okay.
And then
let's go.
Joy.
Javelin rockets. I fucking love javelin rockets. This guy only gets 3 because I didn't give him the cool thing. So let's do
agility save, correct?
Not yet. Not yet.
How do you track heat? Come on, this is not helpful me.
Heat's near the top left, I believe. Gonna put 1. So you've already got 1, so I've given Secondhand Hope 1, and then I'm just gonna put 1 there. And 1 there. This is becoming a minefield, and I love it. Okay, that's him. Back to you guys.
Do you have any ideas, Angela?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
I'm shredding this thing to pieces as quickly as possible.
Sounds like a plan, actually.
Okay, stop there. As soon as you start your turn, the rocket that was hovering above you
plunges to the ground. Right. It was on my space. I couldn't see
if you on your space.
Right.
Agility save.
Yep, that is agility save.
It's not an agility save for this one. I apologize. You are just hit for 5 kinetic.
Joy.
These are rainmakers, and I like them.
Oh, this is not fun. Okay, so that's 1.
I'm having fun.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. She's gonna do that, and then Let me just make sure that that this has the range that I think that it does. Sadly, that's only that, but it'll have to do. So quick action is going to try and use grapple using my cables.
Do I roll a save?
This is not a save. This is me attacking.
Okay.
Just putting that in chat so it's there. I can grapple target. Then grapple, I make a melee attack. On hit, character becomes engaged and they can't boost or take reactions. So this comes down to do we want chain axe or do we want nanocarbon sword? Let's go with nanocarbon sword. Let's do nice.
Well, why not? Treat yourself.
Amelia, that's only a skill check or save for the bolster, correct?
Yes. So not an attack, unfortunately.
Okay, so yeah, this is just a flat roll for this happening. Let's see what happens.
Oh my god, you guys.
No, unfortunately, it does not work.
What's going on? Why is Foundry being this way?
I won't.
That everything?
So there's, I do believe I have something else within range that I can use. Yes, I do have thermal pistol as well.
Okay, go for it.
So thermal pistol, which I believe because of my ability, I have Vanguard, so I gain +1 accuracy when I attack targets within range 3. So pray, this one actually works. So this is accurate. Let's try that. 15.
That's what like it. Yeah, I think that hits.
Yep, that's 2 damage to it.
Absolutely.
All right, can't do too much, but that's something. Damage
Hey,
is
it's
damage.
something.
So
That's
my
another
turn.
chip it away. I love it. Okay, great. It's the last guy's turn. It's this guy over here. And he's got you in his sights. Dandy.
Aww.
Damn it, I forgot to do a thing on my turn. Oh well.
Sorry. He's just gonna do range 20. No, sod it. I'm gonna do the cool thing that I built the thing to do. Another 6 javelin rockets.
For me?
Not just for you.
You shouldn't have.
You're definitely gonna be included, don't worry. What do I have on this? Range something? Range 20. Let's just double check how far that is. Oh, it's a lovely long range. Oh, I can get secondhand hope in there. And Karak an idiot. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
But consider no.
Consider fuck you.
But consider yes.
Consider actually.
Darcy,
you've already got
no.
one,
Darcy,
haven't you?
yes.
You've already got one. Bullshit, and I love it. Oh, look at it all. 2, 3. 4. Alrighty. Is that everybody gone?
I have to go next.
It's you. Go for it.
So are these javelin things gonna hit me? Do I have to deal with that now?
They're gonna hit you at the end. Oh, so the big one is gonna hit you at the end of the turn. The little one hits you as soon as you start your turn. That's 5 kinetic.
Yummy.
I could say something that
delicious meal for me.
I could say something that would break Darcy's poor GM heart.
What?
These are functionally the same as the Monarch javelin rockets, correct?
I know that. I've played Lancer with James. I know how attacks work.
So wait, what kinetic is just my HP, right?
Yep.
Love that. I have 2 left.
In this structure point, that's fine.
I'm a weak little baby. Okay.
Darcy?
Hi.
No, I'll let Gas finish.
Okay. Movement. I'll just. It feels like these guys can kind of just hit you whenever. But but I'll get away from those two guys as much as possible and try and move up here with my 7. So yeah, that was up here. And then I'll just hit the guy that hit me with all the javelin rockets, because I also have an arcing thing, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. You think we only one?
Also, should I be making markers for all my little clone guys that I've left behind?
How many little clone guys do you leave?
It says every unique movement. Does that count boosts?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then 3 already.
Damn. Where do
that
you
would
want
have
them?
been.
They blew up.
That would have been around like here for 1, and then 7 away. So that would have been, yeah,
they're exploding little guys,
and then
aren't they?
I was here. They explode when I want them to, but they're nowhere near any of the turrets. So there's no point. So for now, they're just places I can teleport to.
Do they explode when if they start in the javelins though?
They're incorporeal. So...
Yeah, they don't
Okay, I
take
was
any
about to
damage by
say.
anything and obstacles and stuff
I'm
like
just
that.
imagining little dancing dandies, just like, ooh.
Mm-hmm. They're all wearing like Hawaiian shirts and cargo shorts. The mechs are dressed up. Perfect. All right. What's next?
Then taking a shot at our good friend here.
Go for it.
Our good friend, this guy. Everyone hates this guy.
Right? Fuck this guy in particular.
Fuck this guy. Same with the burst launcher again. With my little accuracy. Hopefully it does better this time. I shouldn't have said that. This is why they call me Fiasco. Roll.
What'd you roll?
Yeah. 13.
13's a hit.
Still hits.
That's great. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, I did it. I did 3.
3 damage and 1 heat. Aw, that's beautiful.
Yay.
That's so cute.
Yay.
1 heat. That's adorable.
Then I've got more weapons. Might as well try and use them, I guess. In between turns I looked up the loaded thing and it was just to reload it. But I'm assuming I started with it loaded.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my missile rack auxiliary launcher.
Do
and
it.
I have a little guy that says gain +1 accuracy in the first attack you make with an auxiliary ranged weapon. Can I? Oh, I'm not sure if that's arcing actually. I might want to aim for a different girly if it's not. No, it isn't. But it is range 10, so I can I can hit the main turret that's bothering my dear friend over here. There. Then why do I keep closing your character sheet? I don't need to do that. Okay, and then +1 accuracy because it's my first shot. And then roll.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that a 25? Yeah.
I'm so proud. Damage. Oh, damn, that's a crit, baby.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful.
Just a little
Get
guy
away from
critting.
my friend. I know that my friend moved to you and you actually can't move in your turret. And
I hate this is one thing. Tom Bloom, I know you're watching. This is one thing, okay? She crit and she did 4 damage. That's not okay. She should do more.
Yeah, I should crit.
All right. Is that your turn, Dandy?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah.
Beautiful.
Darcy?
Hi.
Question.
Answer.
If that turret that I was attempting to hack to pieces with my sword took 3 more damage, would that destroy it by any chance?
No.
But it would hurt it more, correct?
It would take off half of its remaining health.
Okay, so it lost half of its remaining health because my nanocarbon sword is technically reliable 3, so even when I miss, it still hits. So I can grapple from 5 away and I still hit.
So you didn't do any damage, and that
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
no, somebody else
no.
did damage, so it takes away 3 more health. Great.
Yes, because anytime, even when I miss, it has reliable 3,
Reliable.
so it always lands. And because I can basically make attacks from 5 feet away, I can never miss from 5 feet away, which
That
is
is
amazing. It's just I
perfect.
have sharp ass cables to rip people apart with. It's great.
Jesus Christ.
Alrighty. That's Hound. That's the volley. So
I'm Omega Red. I have
Atlas
carbonadium
missiles.
cables. I'm
The
so happy.
Atlas missiles drop.
I don't like that name.
Yeah, it's a good name.
No, Clone Dandy.
Clone
You'll
Dandy.
always be missed.
Not really. That area just absolutely erupts. Anybody who is left in that area, you can guess they would have been having a bad time, and you would not want to be caught in one of those. So think on that in the week gap between this session, which is going to wrap up now, and next session, because combat in Lancer is ridiculous, and I always forget how long it takes. Lessons.
Especially when we're little babies trying to remember how to do everything again.
This is the first time we've done proper combat in 6 months, like
That's what I'm
maybe
saying.
4
We're
months.
newborn babies.
154 days.
It's
Apart from
been
Amelia, who
84 years.
runs simulations in her sleep, apparently.
Run simulations, it's what it says on Foundry.
So we are at time. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I have been JC Darcy. I have been your GM. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me here on Goes One of These Worlds, where I am the director of operations, and you can find me on Saturday on Tabernotes channel, where I will be playing my gay little monster fucker heart out, flirting with Glyza and Magical Girl Kev, because Liz and Amber are away this week, and we'll do a big sad. I'll let everybody else tell you who they are, who they've been playing, and where you can find them in the next week, because they're all busy bees, and you should go and support them because they're really cool people. So starting with, we'll start at the end and go backwards. We'll start with Anne.
Hi, my name is Anne. I was playing your trigger happy hacker renegade. You can find me here on this channel modding for various streams. I'm the community ambassador here, which just means I am here to hype my friends up. Tomorrow I will be on my friend Matt's channel for Power Rangers at 1 p.m. Eastern time over at GM_X_MG. That's his Twitch channel. On Friday, I will be playing more Power Rangers over on my own channel, Bardic Inspiration Network, at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Power Rangers is my personality. I'll see you guys next week.
Angela.
Hello there, lovelies. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you. My name is Angela Lemos Mogrovejo. I use she, her pronouns, and I have been playing Ari Belmont, the domestic queer who's ready to fight for a girlfriend. And just, no, that's basically it. Fight for what's good and her girlfriend, which is the same thing in her world. So that's that. You can find, she's a wife gal. She's the definition of a wife gal now. You can actually see me being hyped and promoting our zine for Girls Write These Worlds, as I'm the creative director for it, and it comes out January 19th, which is tomorrow as of this recording. This is one of several we're going to be doing, and I'm so excited. We actually have one of the writers who's been in our chat, and I'm so grateful for them having been here and joined this, and God, I'm so excited. Also in February, I'm going to be doing Monster Hearts stuff, and I'm going to be playing the Bedlam. So prepare for some Alice in Wonderland mischief.
Amazing. So much going on right now. Tomorrow. Link is in the chat. Go and sign. Like, I don't think you can pre-order, but just bookmark it. Bookmark it so that you're ready to pick it up. It's going to be incredible. Gask, hi.
Hello, my name is Gaskinator, and if you guys like zine, if you think zine sound interesting, well, there is a one-shot this Saturday that has content from zine that we're doing. We're going to give you a live demonstration, because if you don't buy it instantly the second it comes out, refreshing the page, then why?
What do?
Yeah, what do? But if you wanna see some stuff from it, and then decide, then we're gonna be doing a one shot. Yes, Kat, I see you. That amazing DM Kat is gonna be running it. I think it was Fleet that wrote it. And also on Saturday, I think it is this weekend, soon, there will be casting call for something I do. I run, I don't play, I do something. We'll see.
Sort of.
We welcome our Gasconator overlord. Run all the things.
I'm gonna corrupt the channel slowly and surely. But that's
Yes.
me. I have project to announce for once.
That is this weekend. That should be out tomorrow, I believe. Casting on our Twitter. Look out for that.
What?
Yeah. And it yeah, Thursday, that's right. Yeah. All right, bring us home, Amelia.
Hello, I'm Amelia. My pronouns are she, her. I can't roll for the life of me, except when it's completely unnecessary. I've been playing Flatwound. Again, can't roll for the life of me.
You're good at
only
rolling
thing...
with the punches.
Yeah.
Well, damn it. Only thing I really know for the internet. If you like this Lancer goodness, I also co-produce the Bring Your Own Mech podcast. A new episode actually out tomorrow, if I get it on time. Oops. The only other important thing is I don't know how much it is known, but there is an announcement of a game that I will be running sometime in March. Don't know when Apocalypse Keys. Casting call is not going to be out for some time, but it is basically the setting that I have in mind. I'm realizing it's just turning into Glass Onion, but also the end of the world and maybe monsters. Who knows? But I'm very excited for that. That's really it. And that's my dog Bear. Hi, Bear.
I was like,
Hi, Bear.
Time to
Hi,
go.
Bear. I love you.
All right, that is us for another week. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to throw a raid over to Roll for Seduction because they do some real awesome romantic stuff that that's our kind of jam. So go over there, go say hi, be polite, and tell them we sent you. And we love you, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much, everybody.